Okay, go live. What the hell's what?
That thing popped up, says we're supposed to be on live.
Yeah, we had until 8:24. Otherwise, Facebook will delete it and then have to set it all up again. Weird Facebook rules.
Well, you know, to be a dictator.
Right?
French onion soup in a crock pot.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello. Oh, we have split personality in the hizzy.
That was a good movie, by the way. Did you see it?
Split personality?
It's called Split.
Probably. I mean, I've seen so many movies.
Man, so good.
I don't know.
Split is so good.
Deanna, Cassandra, Valley Girl, Jennifer, Kate, Mary.
What up, y'all? Dario, Valley Girl, Susie, Cassandra, Dina, Punk is in the house.
I didn't see Punk. What up, Punk?
Becca, Kelly, Nicole, of course. Hey, Mary Kate in the house. Australia. G'day, mate. Hey, Naya. Chris Baker's in the house. What up, Chris? How you doing, man? Christy Tracy, Mary Carol Diaz, legend. Quick roll call. If we missed somebody, I apologize. Love you for being here. We're gonna have a special guest on in a little while.
We love our special guests.
Yes, we do.
Jennifer, Cherie, Becky.
Let me see. Let me open up this video
Bonnie,
first.
Denise.
What's today's date? The 4th, right?
Sandra, Kelly. Today is the 4th. Hey, Susie. So, y'all know why we're here. Yet another exciting day with the old VT. Boost lady.
Where are they? Already put the video.
I don't know. What'd you do with it?
Oh, found it. Okay.
He found it. It's no longer a figment of his imagination. He found it. Hey, Cheryl. Benji.
All right, this video from this afternoon is 1 hour and 3 minutes, roughly. And after the video is over, I'm going to bring on someone. We'll just say someone who was normally I'd say affected by VT, but she definitely wasn't. Someone VT tried to affect, I should say. If you catch my drift.
I caught it. I ran with it. We're way past the half-yard line.
Did you catch it?
I made a touchdown with it. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All right.
Debbie Ann. Monique. I love that name, Monique. Every time I hear it, I think of Monique the actress. God, I love that woman. She is so funny.
All right, let's do this. Let's do it. Let's see.
Hello, Cindy.
Am I gonna do? Yeah, let's do this one. Let's do this one. Okay.
Hey, Victoria.
Where's my video? There it is. Ready to share. Boom. There it is.
Yes, Kate. Yet another day of the OVT.
Yeah. You know.
And we're still wearing the pink headband.
I know I don't have to explain, but there's a method to the madness. So those that keep asking why do you show it, or why do you got to keep on, and why
Denise.
everything?
Yeah. With all of my running today, I was gonna stop at a couple of dollar stores and see if I could find a pink headband, but
it's not a headband. It's a T-shirt. She said.
I'm not gonna rip up a perfectly good T-shirt. I mean, I'm not that ignorant.
It's a dollar store. It's $1 or $1.25, whatever.
But there just wasn't enough time to get everything done that I had to do today.
This video is from this afternoon. Just ended a little while ago, if I'm not mistaken.
But tomorrow, I'm going to try to come up with a pink headband just for y'all.
And I'm waiting to hear back from Mrs. Jackie Navarro. They had court today regarding Baby Journey. Well, court was regarding a different issue. It's such a messed up story, man. CPS, although I think their intentions were originally good, is very corrupt. You have to be careful with CPS. But we'll get into that as well. Different show. Let's do this.
Do it.
All right, here we go. Sorry, I got to skip to the music.
Hello, y'all. This is Vanessa Tijerina coming at you live here in the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas. This video is about Uvalde. Okay?
Of course it is.
Is it now?
Well,
hello, Miss Tammy Cisneros. ¿Cómo
wait and find out.
Miss Jean, how are you doing? Pretty lady, right back. Carrie Lewis, Illinois in the house. Kimberly Ann Guthrie, Ana Garcia, Christine Joyce Vickers, Ashley Vedros Valle, Abiel Gutierrez, ¿cómo estás? Arturo Chavera. Hello, Christine Joyce Vickers says, good to catch you. Thank you. Hi there, Miss Sandy Cortez. How are you doing? Okay.
How you doing?
I just shared the most recent information regarding Uvalde.
Hi, Kimmy.
So if you don't know, and I'm going to repeat this every single time it's regarding Uvalde, because believe it or not, there are some people that don't know what happened. They don't know that I'm speaking of the bloodiest massacre, the bloodiest mass shooting in the last 10 years in United States history. They don't know that I'm talking about the bloodiest school shooting ever in all of Texas history.
Yeah, because the families and the parents of these kids that died have to keep hearing that, right?
Yeah.
Right now?
I mean, we have to point out that it's the bloodiest, the worst. And, it may have been a completely uncalled for situation. And yes, it was one of the worst, but is it the worst? I beg to differ. I mean, there's lots of other mass shootings that you could compare to it, but none of them should be compared.
Yeah, they're all different. They're all different in their own way.
A bad situation that should never happen anywhere.
And she did preface that by saying of the last 10 years. But still, for someone to have to keep rubbing that in.
Yeah.
And I know this happened, just a few months ago, short months ago, but people are still on edge and hurting and healing from this.
Well, just like the parade shooting in Illinois, the shooter just went to court the other day, and not one of the victims' families could go.
Yeah,
because it was so fresh.
Yep. All right, let's keep this going and see what she's got to say today.
Don't understand that I'm talking about an 18-year-old gunman.
Yeah, nobody understands. Only she understands.
Yep.
Entering a school premises with not even a fence around it, entering the building unobstructed, unhindered, raining fire on rooms 111 and 112 to the tune of injuring 17 surviving students and teachers, 19 students' lives lost, and 2 educators' lives lost.
Somebody's asking, Alyssa, she goes live on Facebook only, usually from her car, most of the time. The occasional super late night, she'll do it from her home.
I'm going to, before I tell you this,
but most of the time, it's just like this.
The article below is the reason that I am making this video. There is a committee meeting going on right now, and Uvalde, you all have somebody fighting for you, okay? You really do. You have Senator Gutierrez. Senator Gutierrez is your Gutierrez. Uvalde County falls under his jurisdiction, and to be honest with you, I've never seen a state senator fight right alongside his people and for his people in the way that I am seeing him do. I promise you. We were to be lucky in the Rio Grande Valley if we were to have a state senator like that.
Denise.
For real. And I don't care whose feathers I ruffle.
RGV Bobby, what's up?
Is that there are senators all over Texas, but especially in the most high-risk areas for injustice, that absolutely understand that people are living injustices very similar to Uvalde, perhaps not to that degree, but life-altering, life changes, and they don't do a damn thing. They're not out there helping their people the way that Senator Gutierrez is. So let me tell you what's going on. Senator Gutierrez is fighting so hard, and if you don't believe me, look at the article just below this one, okay? Just below this video. Senator Gutierrez is fighting very hard to release more information. And your district attorney, Ms. Busby, is fighting very hard not to. Her testimony to me was very confusing. I'm going to note a couple of things that I find interesting. I find it interesting that she cares about the jury pool. These are one of her reasons. She cares about the jury pool being tainted. It's too late for that. It's too late for that.
Oh, you know it's tainted.
It's too late for that.
You just brought out her crystal ball. She knows.
And why would that be? Why would that be? Could it be that one reason was that you've been talking about this since the day after the shooting? Like,
and it could be. It could be. And she's making up crap and spreaded rumors that aren't true. So that could very well taint the jury pool.
And just trying to, create a narrative. She hates law enforcement.
No.
Because they have ruined her life. They ruined her life.
They ruined her life.
Not her.
She didn't have one part in it. Not one part in it.
That she will not take responsibility for. And all I will say, those people that criticize, why am I showing her or whatever, what do you care? In her own words, what about it? Personally, I think she's a piece of crap. Me personally, I don't criticize her looks, what she's wearing, none of that stuff. I don't care about that. I don't care that she goes live. I'm not trying to stop her from going live. I don't care about that either.
She's my crackhead TV entertainment. That's what she is for me.
I'm not trying to keep her from going live.
She makes me laugh. She makes me cool when she blows kisses at me.
Oh, shut up, Bam.
More tainted than it already is. For real. It's too late for that. It's too late for that. It's too late for that.
It's too late.
If all of America knows, but it's too late for that.
Of course it is.
BS. And why would that be a concern of yours, Ms. Busby? Uvalde, why is that a concern of your district attorney? Because that, to me, that's some shit that a defense attorney would say. That is not something that a prosecutor would say. In fact, Senator Gutierrez is basically acting like the state's prosecutor when Ms. Busby should be acting the way. Every move that Senator Gutierrez is making are the moves that your district attorney should be making. But instead, she is literally asking questions and making defenses that would be characteristic of a defense attorney. And do you know what that means to a lot of people that understand what I'm saying?
No, tell me.
Why are you a district attorney fighting against district attorney moves prosecutorial moves that you should be making and demonstrating instead things that a defense attorney would be saying. Only a defense attorney would care about the jury pool being tainted.
No.
So now she's going to tell them how what's going on legally.
Prosecutor would care if it's tainted because it could be tainted, either way.
And nobody else knows that except for her.
Except Vanessa. She's the only one in the world that knows the jury pool's tainted. The only one.
And you know what? This is such a high-profile case. So many kids. Such a horrible massacre that the news made it around the world. I mean, people would have to have their head in the sand or in a hole in the ground to have not heard about this.
Well, and there's some people out there that do live completely off the grid.
Like this one.
No, she doesn't live off the grid. She is off the grid.
With the exception of a trip to San Fran recently, a trip or two to Chicago here and there in the recent past. I don't think she's ever left her neighborhood, her county, or the state of Texas at the least.
By the release of public information, ma'am? Only a defense attorney. That gives me the impression that you are biased.
Cheryl.
And that there's a conflict of interest there. Now, remember, I'm going to remind you, what's the big deal? The big deal is this. It is a small community. All of the law enforcement work together to convict people. How are you going to have, and I've been telling y'all this for 7 years, the top law enforcement official in any county of Texas is your district Texas. County attorney.
Just Texas.
That's the top law enforcement officer, which means she is part of the team of the municipal officers. She is part of the team of the school officers. She is part of the team of the county deputies. How are you going to have your own investigating your own?
I just watched a video on YouTube about narcissists, about sociopaths.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Very interesting. I know I posted a video like that a few days ago, last week. But there's another one with the same clinical psychologist.
So, do they have a picture of VT when they describe it?
And it is a conflict of
interest
should. To allow the prosecutor to be somebody.
If you guys get bored with this, and not because we're unsympathetic to what happened in Uvalde.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not.
But if you're bored of it, I can bring on our guest whenever you want. She's standing by right now.
And I picked up on it, and maybe not a lot of other people would pick up on it.
I'll let you guys decide what you want to do.
She states, remember, because she's fighting for the release of information not to be released. So she said her first excuse, one of her excuses was, you're going to take the jury pool, which totally sounds like if she's being if she's protecting the police, to be quite honest with you. The other excuse she gave is this, which I found very interesting.
Oh, everybody wants to bring on the guest right now.
She's afraid of the possibility.
And yeah,
I see like 5, 6.
Who may be then considered suspect.
Yeah, just an unofficial poll. You want to bring on the guest, or you want to keep watching more of this video? Or we can bring on the guest and leave the video running too.
I've counted like 15. Say bring her on.
I know. This is not. There's no one.
Dump the drag.
To prosecute other than the police. No one.
Dee Dee's goes
for both. The fact that she said that lets me know only a fool would believe that anybody, because the shooter's already dead. You're not going to be able to prosecute him. There's no witnesses to anything that the shooter did. Nothing. We would have known about that by now. There's nothing.
She just said there's no witnesses.
The only witnesses
I think there were some survivors. There's witnesses.
Turn into suspects are the police themselves.
Oh, no, the police are suspects. Here we go. We're blaming the police.
Unless she is doing a very good job of giving the impression that, no, I'm kind of on their side, but I'm kind of on this side. But she's going about it a really weird way. What you should do.
So for the most part, I'm getting bring on the guest. All right.
That way there will be no question.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do that.
Okay.
Why don't you allow a special
all right. Let me make sure she's ready and here. I see her here. Just want to make sure she's on standby.
She hasn't gotten out of there. If you allow a special prosecutor, man, they can't even come after you. Do you know how much you will be respected in Uvalde County? You're not going to be respected in your reelection. The reason that you're not going to be respected is because obviously you act like if you are the defense attorney for these officers. Otherwise, why would you care about the jury pool being tainted with the release of public information? Okay. Why would you be working against prosecutorial moves that your district attorney is actually making because he knows the importance of the release of this information? He knows. He knows exactly what happened to his people. He knows exactly who failed his people. That senator knows exactly who failed his people.
Mm-hmm. Where are you getting this information?
Because everybody else knows.
Are you pulling it out your ass? Because that's what I think.
Well, not that it's a big secret. Obviously, there was a huge, massive failure.
Well, yeah, and even that day, the first day we streamed it, I flat out told you, I said, I see lawsuits coming in the very near future.
Yep.
I mean, I knew right then and there that they were even talking about they screwed up on the very first day after the shooting.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, we facked up. I mean, they owned it from the get-go pretty much.
All righty, let's bring on our guest.
If you were to remove yourself as district attorney, they would respect.
All right, everyone, welcome via audio. Oh, you're gonna have to lower your volume.
If you have
sure.
Okay.
Either way, they don't get you this time around.
Huh? What happened?
They may not have enough time to
What did I do? Hold on.
Okay.
I'm a mess over here.
You don't forget.
Everyone, just to give you a quick little backup.
Can you hear me?
Yep, can hear you perfectly. You just got to turn down. If you're watching the program, you got to turn the volume down because you're going to get that echo.
Then they will know. If you get out, they will respect you because they will know she finally did
okay.
She finally did the right thing.
Hey, everyone, welcome Sherelle Ann. How are you, Sherelle?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
We are good. And I happened to catch your name while we were scrolling through Vanessa's page looking for the next video that we were going to show. And we see a photo. She was doxing someone. And do you mind if I show that photo real quick? So that people
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
If you guys have been on her page, have you seen this?
Are you talking to me?
No. Basically, Vanessa was accusing. You know, I still hear echo. Do you have a volume turned up? Are you watching the show?
Yeah,
you can have it on, but you got to turn the volume like off. Because we can hear a massive echo from the delay.
How about now?
Let's see. Better.
Is better?
We got it.
Yeah, much better.
Okay.
So, Vanessa, they were having a discussion. This was yesterday. Was it yesterday or this morning?
I'm not sure.
So they were having Vanessa, one of her discussions, and Vanessa accused Cheryl Ann of putting a laughing emoji, insinuating that she was laughing about the tragedy at Uvalde. So Vanessa's next step was to dox her and put her profile photos up there, and what exactly happened there? Obviously you didn't mean to put a laughing emoji. I mean, who would laugh
Of course not. No. I have grandchildren. I have kids. I have little grandchildren. I would never. No.
So Bam and I were first thinking, or somebody else I talked to earlier, our thought was she was probably laughing at Vanessa, not at the situation.
No, actually, no. I probably, I don't know.
Was a
I
mistake.
accidentally hit it. I don't know what happened. I don't.
In either case, she didn't. Did she ask you why you were laughing, or any of that, or did she just? What did she do? How did she react?
No, I just happened to go on her page, and then I saw my picture. I'm like, what? Like,
I mean, during the comments, or when it first happened, during the comments. What happened?
I didn't even know it was there. I was kind of shocked when I saw it there earlier this afternoon.
But I mean, while the chat happened, when this first happened, before she put your photo up there, whether it was one of her lives this morning or yesterday, what happened?
To be honest, I don't remember if it was this morning or last night. I don't know. I just see her name pop up and I'll go on it, and then sometimes I just put the phone down or I'll doze off because she gets a little boring after a while, and I don't know, my finger could have hit the button. I don't know. It happens.
And just from that, that's what I'm guessing. My thing was she's either laughing at Vanessa or it could have been an accident. And other people, I saw comments, they were saying, yeah, I'll do that sometimes. It's an accident.
Right.
But she decided to take it a step further and actually call you out on and tell people you were laughing at the tragedy at Uvalde, and then she posted your profile picture.
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't see the emoji till after. I thought maybe she was kind of like picking and choosing who she can pick on, whatever. Because last night I made a comment on your page that something about does she live in a car, asking for a friend.
That's your fault, not
so I thought maybe she might have seen that and thought she could, she found someone she could pick on.
That's very well possible. That's very possible.
Yeah. But then I did see the emoji after. There was my name and there was the emoji. So, but I was like, I would never do that. Come on. I mean, like I said, I have grandchildren, young little grandchildren. I mean, I have a son that was wounded in Afghanistan. I mean, come on. No.
So you're a wounded warrior mom.
Yes, I am. He was very young. Yeah. This was 2011.
Okay. And then I see one of your posts was that you are a survivor yourself.
Yes, a breast cancer survivor. 2 years cancer free.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
See, and to think that Vanessa would just do something stupid like this and not even see what the situation. First of all, what the situation is, and secondly, well, let me see who I'm dealing with here, and that she doesn't care that you have a wounded warrior, that you're the mother, and she's a survivor. Maybe she went through something also. Why are you going to do something like this? But this is what she does. So I'm hoping.
Well, that just shows her mentality right there.
Yeah.
She loves to jump to conclusions over everything.
Of course. She could have hit me up, or she could have, she could have asked me. Act like a lady, not a bully.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's her big thing. Yeah, behind the camera, behind her phone, she's fearless.
Yeah, she's a tough guy.
Yeah. And we've seen her a couple of weeks ago inviting people to come to her live and she'd bring them on, and then she would just cut them off, and not let them say a word, and then she would just make fun of their appearance or whatever.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Yeah.
that.
So I hope you don't take any of this personally from her, because
Oh no, no, trust me. I watch her videos, and trust me, she's not right. She's not right. I mean, you don't go back to other women. She has so much hate in her heart. Like, I don't get it. Like, you know, going through breast cancer and almost losing my son to war, it makes you think, you know, like, wow, you know, almost losing my son and getting that phone call that night and not knowing where he was for 2 weeks, not knowing where he was. I just got that phone call, you know, your son was hit by an IED. You know, he's in surgery right now, and you know, that was horrible.
can't even imagine that phone
yeah, call. I mean, 2 weeks. It took 2 weeks to get that phone call on my birthday, telling, you know, my son being on the phone, telling me, Ma, you know, I'm okay. I'm in Germany. I'm in the hospital, and it was tough, you know. And then to go through you know, right after that, you know, I went through a bad marriage, an abusive marriage. My mom got cancer herself. She ended up Alzheimer's. I didn't get a break in between, and then I got cancer.
Oh man.
You know, and it's been hard. It's been really hard. So, you know, she has, you know, sometimes we have to sit back and think, you know, what kind of life does this person have? You can't just bully people. Come on now. It's not fair. You know, she brings on her own situations.
Yes, she does.
Oh, yeah, she does. So you are a survivor. You're okay now? Are you okay right now?
Well, right now I have, you know, issues from the chemo. I almost died from the chemo.
Ooh.
It started shutting down my organs, and of course it kills not just the bad cells, it kills the good cells, and you know, it leads to little things and bumps in the road. But I'm here. I'm here,
and you're here. And how's your son doing?
Yeah.
How's he doing from that recovery? I know it was quite a few years ago, but
Yeah, I
doing
mean,
okay?
it's day by day. I mean, he had quite a few surgeries. He has PTSD. He's deaf in one ear, and he has trouble with his eyes because when he got thrown, I mean, it's all dust out there. He couldn't see for 2 weeks. It's all that sand and whatever in his eyes, and yeah, it's tough. You know, I think he gets by with, you know, what I mean, day by day. You know, he has a son, and I think that's what keeps him going.
What armed services is he with?
He was in the army. He was infantry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, please, you know, we thank him for his service. And,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we thank you as well too, because not just a family member is serving, or not just your son is serving, but you're also serving as well.
Oh yeah. It's tough being an army mom.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, it's like so many sleepless nights. It's not easy.
No.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. You're stronger than I am, because I don't know what I would. 2 weeks not knowing anything at all. That's man.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when the kids are growing up and they don't come home for 12 hours, I'm freaking out. I can't even imagine day after day after day for 2 weeks. You're a strong lady. You're strong, and I'm glad you're here. And you know, it goes to show you that there are more important things in life that really matter than this display from this person here, cutting people down, not caring what they're going through.
Well, you don't take life for granted. You don't. Especially, I've been through so much. I haven't had a break, After my mom passed, it was like, I thought I was going to have a little break, and I got the cancer, and it's like, why? But there's a reason, There's a reason. But I'm still here. Like I said, I'm still here, and I wake up every morning, whether I have a good day or a bad day, I try to get through it,
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Well, again, thank you for your son, and we appreciate you, and we're glad you're here. We're glad that you're surviving. Hang in there, and like I said, don't even listen to any of this garbage spewing.
No, trust me, I don't. And you know what? To the people that want to believe her, I am not a hateful person. I have a good heart. I do. I mean, I like everybody. I give everybody a chance. I don't try to put no one down, and I don't judge anybody because I'm not God. Who am I to judge?
Yeah.
But
Vanessa,
try to be a good person.
Vanessa's probably going to watch this later because, in spite of what she says, she does watch.
I really hope she does.
Any message you want to pass along to her before you go here?
Yeah, try being a little bit nicer to people.
Karma.
It's not worth being an angry, hateful person. It's not even worth it. It takes more energy out of you to hate.
It really does. True statement.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
100%. That is so true. Well, hon, you are welcome here anytime. If you just want to chit chat or get something off your mind, you're welcome to come and say whatever you want to say.
Sure. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. And not that anybody thought you were somebody awful because you laughed. I'm like, nobody thinks that. Everybody thought, oh, what did Vanessa pick on now? What the heck is going on with her? So,
well, I kind of laughed. I kind of thought it was funny because I was like, oh, I had a funny feeling I was going to be picked on sooner or later. I basically I'm one of her silent watchers. I normally don't say anything. I watch. Half the time I fall asleep, watching their videos because they, sometimes just get a little too boring.
Right. I'm right there with you on that.
It's like, can you just stop repeating the same thing over and over? But I don't hate her. I feel sorry for her. I do.
Yeah.
I don't hate her, and if that's what she wants to do, try to make me look like a jerk on Facebook, go for it. I don't care.
And
I know who I am.
Yeah, that's the important thing, and that's the right attitude to have. Definitely don't take things like this to heart.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Watching her, I don't take anything serious with her. Trust me. Nothing.
What part of the world, what part of the country are you in right now? I have a wild guess in my head, but
I'm from Massachusetts.
I heard the Boston accent.
You heard that Boston accent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Chicago.
When you say heart,
I can pick those things out.
Well, yeah, when you say heart, I'm like, East Coast, and then she kept on talking. I'm like, it's got to be Boston.
Yeah, right outside of Boston. Yeah.
What city? What town?
New Bedford.
Oh, okay.
New Bedford, the famous whaling city.
That's awesome. Listen, I appreciate you coming on. The crowd wanted to say hi and throw you some support, and I'm sure they'll all say the same thing. Don't listen to that wench talking her trash.
Yeah.
And you're awesome. You're an awesome
mom. I said, I don't take it to heart.
Yeah.
I just unfortunate that some people just, I don't know, the hatred. I mean, with everything that's going on in the world, there's no need of hate.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's no need of women down in women, and you don't do that. Come on.
I mean, I
We're
consider
supposed to
myself
lift each
callous,
other up.
but this one's got me beat tenfold.
What's
Yeah.
that?
She's
I
done a
said I
lot of.
consider myself callous, but this one's got me beat tenfold.
I told Manny, um, I don't want to say what I told Manny, but he's like, no, we're not going to go there. But you know what? I'm not that one. Trust me. I will get in your face if you get in my face. That's just how I was brought up, So you, with my dad, whether you a girl or a boy, you don't let no one crap on you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and
like,
I know you won't. I know that you won't back down from her, but
no,
I was
no.
never. It was not my intention to try to get her on also, and you guys to go at it. No, I don't want to do that garbage. It's just
No, 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 no,
you
no.
know.
No, I wouldn't. No, I don't want to do that. No, no, I would never. I mean, she
Yeah.
can say what she wants about me. She don't know me, and she can't. She doesn't know me, so um, don't try to assume things because you know what happens when you assume. So I
Yep.
am a good person. I have a big heart. I've been through a lot, not because I wanted it to happen. It's just unfortunate these things happened.
Yeah.
It's not like I went out there and did something stupid or whatever. It's like, these things came to me,
Yeah.
and I dealt with it, and, it is what it is right now.
Yep. Yeah. Just let it be. Don't worry about that post. I'm from what I
Oh, I'm
see,
not.
not too many people would agree with what she did, and
Oh,
she's
I
just
mean,
making
it's
herself
just like,
look
well, when you start bringing my son into it, that kind of like pissed me off.
bad.
Well, she's a sick woman and her son's a wounded warrior, and keep my son's name out of your mouth, okay?
Yeah.
Just
Not worthy. You're not worthy.
I brought up my three kids by myself, and I was a good mom. My kids never went without, so let's not try to, put me down because I was a good mom, and I'm still a good mom. And my kids are all out of the house, and I'll always do for my kids.
That's awesome. Sounds like you are. I don't have a doubt in my mind. And listen, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us and
Yes,
Thank you.
letting the
Thank you
crowd
for
get to know
having
you
me.
a little bit. No, you're welcome anytime. And I wouldn't be surprised if you saw some love in your inbox from some people saying hi and
Oh,
saying nice things to you. So
that would be nice.
thank you
Sometimes
so.
we all need that.
Yeah, of course.
Even on bad days, it's nice to hear someone say, leave a message, how you doing, whatever, because, I still have good days and bad days, but
Yeah.
like I said, I deal with it and I'm still
Yeah,
here.
we all everybody's got bad days, and they always say be careful
Oh,
what
yeah,
you say to someone because you don't know what kind of day they're having.
of course,
You
of
don't know their
course.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
So thank you so much once again, and maybe we'll be in touch at some other point. But you
Sure,
hang in there. You hang in there. We're not going to forget you.
sure. Thank you so much, guys. Just have a good night.
You're welcome. Okay,
good
have a good
night.
night, Sherelle.
Okay, thank you.
Everyone, thank you. That's Sherelle, a someone that Vanessa was trying to shame. She didn't say RGB Bobby. She didn't say anything. All she said was it might have been a mistake, but she saw the laughing emoji on one of the comments from yesterday. Pretty sure it was yesterday.
got it right.
And she didn't ask her, was it a mistake or why are you laughing? Why is it laughing? So she tried to shame her, telling the crowd, oh, she's laughing at the victims of Uvalde. Just dumb. And today she put she doxed her. She put this woman's a screenshot of her profile and some other things and trying to tell people that she's horrible for laughing at the victims of Uvalde. And that's not what happened. So just like Bam said, this one jumps to conclusions, doesn't think. She just jumps to something and she sticks to it. And she makes herself look like an ass, is what she did. This woman has a wounded warrior. Her son was wounded by an IED. He's still recovering from that and suffering from that. She had cancer herself.
Still having surgeries trying to repair the damage.
Yeah. Her mom passed away. She came down with cancer herself. Her marriage was broken up and didn't make it. Abusive marriage. So
she's a fighter.
Yeah, she's been through a lot, and she doesn't deserve what this one she's trying to do and dox people and criticize and make fun of them. And
but immediately
more reasons she makes me sick. Just more and more. It's not hate.
Don't say nothing.
It's sick.
Don't say
makes
nothing.
Me sick.
Because Tijerina is gonna know. She's gonna know. All I have to do is look at
and you know what Vanessa's gonna do? Oh, Manny had on this lady, and talk to us about how you were abused. And yeah, I want to bring more people on it like that.
I really does spew hate. I mean, she cracks open the bottle, she shakes it up, and she lets the cork go, and it goes flying. This is how much hate this woman has.
Yeah, you want to talk about hate? You want to talk about hate?
And I've been waiting, and I've been waiting, and I've been waiting for somebody else to pick up on it. I didn't want to be the one to say it. And I was like, there ain't no way that I could be the only one that could pick up on this connection. The only one?
You want to see real hate? Let's look at that right there. That's the face of hate. She can try to say everyone else is a hater or everyone hates her. She can try to say that. She can say it as much as she wants to. I don't care.
Deanna,
I know
I'm no idea. I have no idea, Deanna.
Hey, Deanna, I have a question. Does Vanessa drive around in circles? Because I think I keep seeing the same background like every
15 minutes.
So we're pretty sure she works either in another county or she has to drive through another county for work. It's possible that she is working. And I'm not going to say what I think those counties are. Somebody else mentioned it in the comments earlier. But that'll explain why she's always on the road, because it's quite a distance. If you're talking about, it's not a short commute.
She must be making good money in order to drive like that.
Yeah, I don't know. And she was licensed. Her LVN license is from when she turned 20, not 18. So I know she said she was a nurse and she was 18.
So 24 years.
It's when she turned 20, that's when her license reflects. So anyway, as a little less than halfway through this thing, let's listen to this a little bit more.
The minute that I say it, they're going to be like, she's bullying officers. She's bullying officers. No, man. The reason that this is going to be even of any interest to anybody is because of what it will display and showcase. It's not my fault that y'all made those decisions, and it's not my fault that the connections that are connected to me like that, everything in between me and Uvalde related to Willacy County is none of my fault. Y'all made a narrative. You inserted yourself into the narrative of my life.
Wait, is that what she said? Did she just say that?
None of my fault. Y'all made a narrative. You inserted yourself into the narrative of my life.
She said that.
So we inserted ourselves.
Well, I don't think she means us personally. I think she means everybody in general that is trying to hate on her.
Well, that's what I mean. For someone who puts their life out there, we're doing this live. We're going public. So we're basically saying, come to our life. We're making our lives public. This is like an invitation, right? So this one is inviting everybody and fighting with everybody. Ugh, you know what? It's so gross.
I know. And I know there's no way that people from Williston County, and and that person is so damn popular. So popular.
Kate's got a question for you.
You didn't think I was going to know.
Oh.
Did you all have any mercy with me? No. No.
The toilet
Your
story.
Connections that are connected directly to the things that happened in my life. Did they have any mercy on me?
I'll get into that a little bit later.
No, and there's more than one connection. No, they didn't.
I'll get into that a little bit later.
They had no mercy on my life. They had no mercy on my life. They came at me, and they came at me hard, and they started the downfall of which I am still surviving to this day. The complete and utter destruction of my life. You all think I'm playing. Anybody that's doubting me should know by now, you should not doubt me. You should not doubt me. When she's being dramatic, it's because the situation is very dramatic. She don't have to pretend this is dramatic. There ain't no way. Vanessa Tijerina is not going to look like a fool. When she knows that jaws will drop, jaws will drop.
She says she's not going to look like a fool, but yet she looks like a fool.
So she's got pending court cases. She's been arrested, I don't know, somewhere between 8 and 10 times. I lost track. 8 and 10 times. She's got arrested. I want to say 8 or 9 times. All her mugshots are up there. She's very proud of those mugshots, by the way. And that's how she handles things. She kind of says, yeah, that happened to me, yeah. And she's kind of proud of it. But she will never take responsibility for what she did to put herself in front of that camera. She will blame it on everyone else, mainly the police.
The world's out to get me. Everybody's out to get me.
The police, law enforcement are the ones who caused her arrest so that she wouldn't go to law school anymore.
Everybody has it in for me. Everybody hates me.
The police found out she was in law school, so they arrested her for no apparent reason, just to drop her out of law. And she didn't have to drop out of law school, right? Just an arrest. All of a sudden, she got sidetracked and she's not in law school anymore.
Yeah, there's no convictions. So as long as you don't have any convictions, you can hold a law license and can legally practice law, providing you have no convictions. Now, misdemeanors, I'm sure you can have a couple of them. I mean, who doesn't have a misdemeanor? Little D&D, a little, oops, I ran over your mailbox and then I knocked your tree into your house. Things happen.
Yeah, if you want to go to No More Cheesekees Live, her page, she's got all the photo. I think it's still there on the main, the big, what do you call that profile picture? The main big image on the Facebook page with all the arrest mugshots on there. I believe that's all of them. There's 8 or 9 of them on there.
Wow.
And hey, big and sexy at 50, welcome. Kimmy, Giovanna, Irma, hey there, Benji, Helen, Gloria, hi there.
Thank you, Cheryl. Cover photo.
Wallpaper, cover photo, that's it. Yeah, they're on there. Go over to No More Cheeseke's Lies. And they're there, and she's quite proud of them. You know, she every time something is thrown at her, she turns it around as if she's being victimized. I'm going to post a video later that someone sent me where she's deflecting a newspaper article about her candidacy and her arrests. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's keep watching a little more of this. Remember, none of this is her fault. She's done nothing wrong to be arrested 8 or 9 or 10 times. She didn't steal sunglasses. She didn't defraud the government
of Texas.
Food stamps.
Make sure it's Texas. It's not the U.S. government. It's Texas government.
Well, it's the government. And she wasn't driving around under the influence with her kids in the back seat, endangering their lives, not to mention her own. But
other people.
That was the police's fault, right?
Oh, absolutely. The police made me get behind the wheel and drive around the city for hours intoxicated.
Yeah.
I bet you every night you went to sleep, you were hoping, okay, she still doesn't know. She still doesn't know. I've been knowing. I just haven't been, I didn't want to be the one to say it. Because there you're going to go. She's picking on us. No. Is it really picking on you? Because what are people going to say about yours? What are they going to say about the connection that is connected to you, that is connected to me, that is connected between Uvalde and me? What do you think people are going to say about that? So don't be thinking that this ain't 2 years ago. You know that, right? This ain't 2 years ago. You see it on my page. It ain't 2 years ago. It is not 2 years ago. It is not 2 years ago. The people that damaged Vanessa Tijerina, it is not 2 years ago. They are not going to look in a favorable light, and they are especially not going to look. It is going to be, oh my goodness, if you all even, I just want to just say it right now. Well, at least you know I know, right? At least you know I know. At least you know I know. And other people know too. So don't think that you're going to try to do something to me. Because other people know that I know. In fact, a whole group of people know that I know. And they've kept it quiet. Because I have asked them to keep it quiet. I'm not bluffing. Hell no, I'm not bluffing. I promise you, there are people right now, they are just like, damn, they are on the phone right now saying she's saying this, she's saying that. She knows, yeah? She knows. I've been knowing. Tell them that. While you're telling them what I'm saying right now, tell them that too. Please tell them that, okay? While you have them on the phone right now, tell them that. Tell them, dude, she's literally telling us live to tell you. Yeah, I am. Tell them that I've been knowing.
She thinks everyone is just hanging on every word she says.
What were you thinking? You think that the universe this is a coincidence? Hell no. No, this is not a coincidence. No. This is not a coincidence. The universe, divine planning is not to be questioned. That is a force that is greater than any of you. This is not a coincidence. This was divine planning. That has nothing to do with any of us. This is total, absolute 100% confirmation that I am following the right direction. 100%
Thank you for asking, Gloria Rosales. No, we're almost there. I just put the link again on my page. I just posted again. We're getting closer. Thank you all. We're getting closer. We're almost there.
So many.
If possible, let's see if we can do it for this weekend. It'd be great.
But you know what?
Thank you, everyone who's pitched in a little bit. It really means a lot.
Yes, thank you so much.
None of the hate pages that are
I didn't know we were talking about that. That kind of surprised me.
Me down, disparaging me, damaging me, destroying me.
Fausto, what are you talking about?
Because nobody cares about anything else that they're saying unless it has to do with me. Whether they love that they are hating on me or it's my people that are keeping an eye on the shit that they're saying about me. Either way,
I hate to love on
they
you.
only care about what to do with Vanessa Tijerina. That's it.
Otavio.
So that goes to show me that even when they find out, I promise you, they're going to make excuses as to the big deal that you're going to see as a big deal is not a big deal, and it is 100% a big deal.
Otavio, she has that effect on me.
Y'all would have been making a parade.
On a lot of people, actually.
Oh, no, y'all are not going to get this, but the person that's watching, the people that are watching, the families of the people that are watching, the friends, the primos. Y'all would have made a parade for your hometown boy.
Now, where the hell did that come from?
Y'all would have made a parade. And then you saw that America sees him as a criminal.
Oh, you are so full of
more?
it, woman. You are so full of it.
Like, this should be enough for the hate to be like, we're going to expose it before Vanessa does. Or we're going to defend it, which means both, whether you're going to want to defend it and oppose me, or whether you're going to want to just expose it. Because the public is going to see, you know, it is no use trying to manipulate the public because they're going to understand, like, damn, she's been right for 7 years.
The Democrats have done it for years.
Yep. I should have had this music in the background, you know that?
Either way, whether they're going to want to tell the story before I tell it. And we all know that even if they tell it before me, they don't tell it as good as me. And two, whether they want to oppose me and literally defend that bullshit. Either way, they're going to have to do the research. And I've given them more than enough information in there. More than enough information here. Hate pages, I've given you more than enough information. Why don't you do it? Why don't you expose it? Why does it have to be me? You're smarter than me, right?
It kills me how...
Do you know how many...
It kills me how when she speaks and she... can't be wrong. She is spot on, 100% right. She believes what she's saying. She gives that smug look like...
Why's it got to be me?
Say what?
Why has it got to be me?
Views you'll get tons of views. We figured out what Vanessa Tijerina was talking about, and we hate her, but we agree with her, or this is why she's wrong, but still we figured it out. Do it. Do it. I've told you everything you need to know to find out. Everything. And I'm going to give you time, and if you don't find out, can you at least then admit that you are not as smart as you think you are compared to me?
Compared to me, she says.
Okay, I've always said for a long time that I'm not the most intelligent Carl in the world. But compared to you, I'm a fucking rocket scientist. Okay?
Wow.
That's all you need to know right now is this. Because literally, I have to build this up.
Build it up, Carol. Build it up so we can tear it down.
Build this up. Had I kept my mouth shut, not made this video, and then all of a sudden just one day gone live and been like, hey, I have something to say. It's not the same as me doing what I'm doing right now, creating a 100% air of mystery. Absolutely.
Arab mystery? No, it's an Arab mystery.
People hating me wanting to see me fall.
Air of mystery.
Wanting to see me fail. Do you know how many people hate me right now are watching this shit and hoping that I am lying and that I will be exposed as saying something that was completely opposite and not even meaningful? That's not gonna happen.
I don't hate you.
That's not gonna happen.
How many times I gotta tell you I don't hate you?
Would I fail you? Would I tell you to look forward to something that is important and then let you down and not let you know?
Oh, I hear a siren. Is she getting pulled over?
No, I would never do that to
That's her air conditioner, fan, something, whatever that is in her car.
Never. So you know it's important, and you know that it's true.
I thought maybe we were going to get to see arrest number 11.
You know it. And it is not. Above all.
Oh, and she would show that too. Believe me, she would.
Oh, I know she would.
Out of all of the people, out of all of the 2 counties, it is not a coincidence. It cannot be a coincidence. This is absolute 100% confirmation that I am on my life's trajectory.
Which is what?
Who knows? Maybe if you people would have never done what you did to me in the first place to cause the decline of my life, this would have never been something that would have been of interest to me. The connection, what happened in Uvalde would have been of interest to me. But the people that are that connection, it would have not been a connection to Raymondville that would have been meaningful enough for me to talk about it. Because I would have never known, because you all would have never been part of the decline of my life.
Again, she had nothing to do with the decline of her life. This is everyone else's fault. You guys have heard this story before. It's not my fault.
Not my fault.
What? And it's like, at first, most of the time she's reading the comments and arguing with somebody in the comments. But now she's just arguing.
With herself.
Like with herself. Like she's got a voice telling her the opposite, and she's yelling at that voice, and then the voice is yelling at the other voice. And
yeah, you got the little devil on this soldier and the little angel on this shoulder, and they're whispering sweet nothings in her ears.
It's like they're having a war in her head.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's all lay hands on her and go, demon, be gone. Feel the power of prayer.
I compel you to whatever.
Just know this, and I'm going to get off already, okay?
12 minutes left. 12 minutes left. 12-minute warning. Oh, here come the alligator.
Just remember, man, like right now I'm going to get off. Y'all going to be talking about it, not you all. But the people that this involves, they're not even going to know what to do.
We're not going to know what to do.
Just know this.
Lay it on me, girl.
I'm not letting you down.
Thank you.
I'm not going to let you down.
Thank you.
Yes, the connection to Uvalde and the hallway to room 111 and 112. The connection to those 19 officers and me is true, and it's real, and it matters.
There is no freaking connection.
Did she just say that there's a connection to those officers and her?
Yes.
That's what I thought she said. What's she doing? Sleeping with every single one of them?
Now I feel like rubbing my eyes too. She said that shit.
She's deranged.
She's got... Okay, let's just finish her thought here. Wow.
It's true, and it's real, and it matters.
Remember Borat? You ever see Borat?
And if the right people and if the smart people do the research,
the guy from Kyrgyzstan,
bad guy,
he's a wow.
That once again put together pieces of a puzzle that she didn't mean to put together.
Oh,
how do you think I felt when I saw that?
I don't know. You tell me.
That is not. No, that is not.
Are you sure?
That is not.
Are you positive?
How confused do you think I am? Wondering how could this be? There is something. Is the universe trying to tell me something? What's happening here? How can this be this way? Why is there a connection to me?
There isn't.
So, was the shooter looking for you at the grade school?
Was she the intended target?
I mean, is that where she's going with it? Because, people want to assassinate her, according to her.
You ever watched Larry David, Curb Your Enthusiasm?
No.
Anybody ever see that? Anybody ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm? When Larry David, he's like suspicious of somebody, he'll start giving him that look like.
I don't know where is she coming up with this shit?
And I know we've always said she wants to make this all about her.
Well, if this isn't times that she's always the show, always will be the show.
If this isn't that, I don't know what is. Trying to make this about her, how it relates, how she's supposed to. She has this connection to them.
Right. Let's continue. See where else she goes with it.
And I'm not surprised.
And
one more time, I'm not surprised.
I am now.
I am not surprised. I am not surprised of the failure to act out of that one. I am not surprised. I'm not even surprised how the person tried looking like a hero at one point. Yeah, that's true too. Oh yeah, you know that. That's what you've been so afraid of. Yes, just it's like a Band-Aid. Just let it just let it happen, okay?
She's really arguing with herself.
The fact that I'm even doing this video. We're not going to be doing that, Timothy McFarland here. We're not going to be doing that because my people are not too keen. Nobody has been brought up any timeline shifts on this page.
Nicole, I am.
We're not going to be doing that. We cannot be doing that. It doesn't matter how much I may or may not believe in something like that, and it doesn't matter how much you may or may not believe in something like that. What I know is that nobody on my page has mentioned any kind of shifting of any kind of anything. And we're not going to start adding that shit because the minute that we start adding that stuff is the minute that they are going to start discrediting us. And I will have to remove every single person that brings up stuff like the Matrix and stuff like that. I have mentioned before,
The Matrix was an amazing movie. Don't knock it.
Awesome movie.
I'm not mentioning it here. Not with this. I'm not going to disconnect.
Wow, that's not what we're doing.
Disconnect. That's what they want us to do.
She's literally trying to make a relevant connection that she's got something to do with that situation.
Yeah.
She said it. She said it herself.
She did.
I'm not trying to make crap up.
Yeah, no. There was at least 160 people heard it.
Disconnect for go off the grid, stay away from social media for a little bit, right? That's exactly what they want. The only thing that's keeping us up to date on anything is this.
Oh, it's you.
It's this.
Oh, it's you.
That's it.
She's the only one keeping us up to date.
Junia Leti says, you did not tell me that, Timothy. You say what the F you want and keep at it. Why can't I? Because it ain't your damn page, sir.
Valid point.
What the hell are you talking about? Because it ain't your damn page. It's that simple.
I second that one. She's right.
Yeah, she is, unfortunately. I got to stand behind her on that.
Thank you.
But he should
Julia,
have...
says the DA
he should
knows
get to
those
voice his
witnesses
opinion.
became suspects the second they did no act. The DA is buying time for her people before she has no choice but to recuse herself from this investigation. Yes, because it's absolutely ridiculous. You cannot be... She knows that she's going to eventually have to recuse herself. That she knows that as long as she stays in it, it'll give these people enough time to get themselves the proper attorneys once the time comes. It's unfair because they should be held to a higher standard. There is no way that had this been a bunch of civilians in that room that failed those children and they could be charged, she wasn't going to be buying time. No, she was going to immediately, swiftly, and quickly prosecute. She wasn't going to be buying time and letting them be able to put their money together to get a really good lawyer.
You don't know this.
You should not. You wouldn't. You would let them just get a public defender. You wouldn't even care. No, but these are your buddies. These are your people. These are your your bros in blue, Busby.
Bros in blue.
They're your bros in blue. So you're gonna just and you think that you are so much smarter. That is what honestly, out of all of this, it is just amazing to me that they think they are so much smarter than anybody in the public.
Well, anybody that's going through the court system is entitled to the best defense that they can afford. So they have to be given time to get this defense.
Post it. Don't be acting surprised. You knew that I was all over this issue. You knew that.
You're all over it.
When you tried to act like a hero,
inside out.
When you gave that interview,
lies,
there, I gave you another clue. People watching. When you gave that interview,
aliens are gonna get you.
You already knew Vanessa Tijerina was all over this.
Vanessa Tijerina is on top of it.
You knew that the minute that you involved yourself, I was going to identify you.
Oh.
Okay, so she's talking about Jacob Alvarado. She's the one that she claims he arrived at the scene, pulled resources away from other situations going on there so that they could rescue his own wife and daughter. So, which is a lie, because that's not what happened.
Nope.
And two, I was in San Antonio a couple of weeks ago. I spoke with him and his sister. And you know what he said to me? Who is this you're talking about? What's her name? Who is this person? He had no idea that Vanessa even existed. He had no idea what was being said.
Shocker.
No idea.
Just shocker.
So the fact that she thinks she's on everybody's mind. I feel like going to Uvalde in the next few days, drive over, take a microphone. Do you know who Vanessa Tijerina is? How many no's do you think I'll get? How many no's? How many yeses do you think I'll get?
I would say if you asked 100 people if they knew who Vanessa Tijerina is, I would say you would get 91 no's. I'd go with 91 out of 100 would go, I don't know who she is.
The Alvarado family, there's another brother, and he's an attorney with his own practice. He is fully aware of this and what's being said. And they've discussed it. And, right now they've got bigger fish to fry. And but they are fully aware. They wouldn't tell me exactly what's going on. I don't blame them. It's it's
Draw
not
your
good.
own conclusion.
It's not good to show your cards,
right?
But they are fully aware, and although they're not happy about the things that she's accusing them of, in due time they will do whatever they got to do. They
Draw
did
your
mention
own conclusion.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what they're doing, but while they want to do something about it, they're also like who is this? What is this? Who is this person? So the relevancy question is the main point.
I knew that, but no, you wanted to possibly gain any kind of little notoriety.
No, that's
and the fact that you even tried looking like a good guy in any way at all is amazing to me.
Hey,
but no, you know what? It's not. It's
Sherelle just posted our guest from earlier. Did you see what she just posted?
No, where is it?
She said, "Hey, Manny and Bam, my profile picture is down off her page." Is it now?
Wow.
Let's wrap this up a few more minutes, and then I'll take a look.
Knowing where your characteristics stemmed from, it's really not amazing. It's actually predictable.
Oh, it is.
It's actually predictable.
It's predictable, y'all.
I still see it there, Sherelle.
Oh yeah, it's still there. I see
Somebody.
it.
One of those 19 officers is from Raymondville, Willacy County. What more can I tell you?
Please don't tell us any more lies.
What more do you want?
Truth.
Other than for me to actually lay it all out right here, I'm not.
The American way.
And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And I'm not surprised at the attempt to look like a good guy. I'm not surprised. Why would you be expected to be like, I just failed all these people. Oh my God, literally, I'm on camera just like not doing anything. Yeah, you're one of the 19.
Yeah. So there was some kind of huge breakdown. That's been addressed and that's been spoken of already. Why she keeps picking on this one guy. So what really happened before he even got to the school, he was in contact with his wife and said, "We're across the street. We're good." And they were okay. He didn't have to go in and search for his wife or his kid. They were okay already. It's not like she said where he got there and he pulled 2 or 3 officers from whatever they were doing and said, no, get away from there. Let's go and get my wife and kid out. Forget everybody else. That's not what happened. That's a narrative she keeps pushing. Why?
She's got her own agenda.
You know what? And if I was that family, would I do something? Yeah. Heck yeah, I would. But like I said, most of them never even heard of her. They never even heard these things. And nobody told them because nobody heard these things.
But she's got a connection, remember? She knows it all firsthand.
You're one of the 19. You're one of the neglectful 19.
You got like 5 minutes left.
The neglectful 19.
Oh boy, she started a catchphrase. The neglectful 19.
You're one of the double N's.
The double N's.
The neglectful 19.
Neglectful 19.
Thank you, Roberta Lay. Says, I agree they should not be able to touch that building. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, but then We plan on making a memorial and this and that and this and that. They did everything. Just like they found the chief of police clear of any wrongdoing. Do you know how stupid and foolish the school is going to look if a special prosecutor comes in and says, no, we're going to prosecute your boy. We're going to prosecute the very person that the school board decided. But why are you going to prosecute? Because he did wrong. Yeah, but that's going to make us as a school board look so foolish. Yeah, that's your fault. That's your damn fault. Ain't nobody told you to do that. Ain't nobody told you to hold a meeting like that. That was your damn fault.
No, anyway. So MWOW says, I think you guys like her, but you need content. So she was the chosen one, unfortunately. She's okay with being the content. She's the show.
Yeah, we've even played a video of her saying, wherever I go, I am the show. I have to be the show.
When I walk into a room, I'm the show.
Yep.
Does she bring viewers and commentary and interaction? Yes, she does.
Why? I'm still trying to figure it out.
It's the whole Howard Stern thing. People hate him. They hate him. Well, why do they listen? Well, we want to see what he's going to say next.
What lie is going to come out of those lips next?
And is it for views? And for me, it's about the interaction. For me, it's she's going to run for office. And it's not somebody I want representing my state. Hell no. So this is a public service to let the viewers know, let the public know this is your candidate. This is going to be your candidate. She's going to run again for something.
And for me, she's just my crackhead TV entertainment.
And we don't hate. What you guys use hate. You know what? You guys can say that word every day if you want to.
Yeah.
Keep using it.
I don't hate the woman. I don't know the woman. I've never met the woman. Personally, my opinion is in order to hate somebody, you have to meet them. You have to interact with them on a personal level in order for you to hate them. Do I dislike her? I don't know yet. I haven't met the woman, but I enjoy the hell out of watching her and commentating on her.
And you know what? And she is right. Something horribly wrong happened that day.
Absolutely.
But she's wrong to make Jacob Alvarado the focus of her pinpointed hatred. Because that's not what happened. She speaks as if she were there. And we've talked, oh, man. I spoke with Jacob and his sister. His sister was her target too for saying something. She was defending the family. He told me himself. Before I even got to the school, my wife called me. They were already across the street. They were safe. So her saying that he pulled resources to go get his wife and kids is a lie. It's a freaking lie. And I've said this a bunch of times. I've said this a million times. Every time she keeps talking this crap. And I don't hate her. But if I can disprove what she's saying, I'm going to do it wherever I can. A lot of people are going to. And I show her because she's blocked so many people. They just want to watch. And she ends up blocking them because they made an innocent comment. Maybe they made a hateful one. Maybe they did. But they want to watch. People want to watch. People want to hear. And guess what? They can't. So they asked me, are you going to keep streaming? I'd love, I like to watch. I need to hear what she's saying.
Well, if you slap the woman in the face with the truth, all of a sudden you're hating on her.
So it is tragic what happened. And to some degree, she's passionate about it.
Extremely.
Personally, I don't think it's a sincere passion, but that's just me. And I was not a fan of her speaking out on it from day one when the families and the community is grieving and in shock. It's like, you know what? Shut the F up, man. Come back in a week or two. Everybody's still freaked out by this. And that's the right thing to do. There was no report. She was talking like she was already there. I'm not intimidated by her. Nobody here is intimidated by her. I know she acts all tough guy and stuff. And, mostly behind her she's tough.
Yeah, she brings out the ghetto accent. I don't know what else to call it. I don't want to use that slang, but I don't know what else to call it.
And is she tough? Is she not afraid? She's driven to people's houses to stalk them. I wouldn't do that. I have no interest in going to her house. I got no interest in following her or knowing anything about her home life. I'm not going to go stalk. That's not what I do. I don't care about that. But she's done that. So there's a reason for everything, Amwal. And if this was her, she'd be saying, "Oh, you can't even display your real name. Oh, I wonder why you're hiding your name." But that's stupid crap. I don't do that. Everybody's got a reason to display a different name. Not my business why you do that. And she's been the victim. She's played the victim from day one. This goes back years and years. This is not only about Uvalde. This goes back years. Substance abuse, stalking, driving under the influence, her kids in the back seat. The arrest video, it's on my page. Police are trying to talk to her. She won't roll the window down. Became a little standoff. She was taken away, and her kids were taken from her custody.
And I seen that video, and I've got to say those police used so much extreme restraint from not crashing those windows in and yanking her out. And the only reason they didn't, and they put up with her crap for as long as they did, is because the two kids in the back seat.
Yep. Otherwise, they would have busted that window
and drug her right out through it.
But the police, they're decent guys, and they know they can't do that because the glass is going to go flying everywhere, and they don't want to hurt the kids. And then because of that, nothing is her fault. 10 arrests. Nothing is her fault. It's all a vendetta. It's all a conspiracy against her. I don't care that she talks online. She can talk online all day, every day, 24 hours a day. I don't care.
And I call her my crackhead TV because I've seen a video of her. She's posted it of her smoking something out of a glass pipe. What it is, don't know.
And just one more thing, Amwal. The other day, she called. We were talking about that nurse who was complaining about the discount. Remember at the jewelry store?
The jewelry store.
Most people, Bam and I included, we agreed with her. We're like, you know what? She's right.
Yep.
She's absolutely right.
Stand behind her at 10,000% on that one.
So when we know if she's right, we've said it. We've agreed with her.
Absolutely.
But where we think she's off, we're going to say why we think she's off. So do some more research. I'm not going to block you or none of that stuff. You can give your opinion.
We like opinions. At least I do.
Okay, then there's this. It looks very strongly like she staged it, like it was arranged to get sympathy. Oh, yeah. Yes. You can say you don't think so all you want. But those that know. Have you seen the photo of all them together partying the day before? Yeah. These were not strangers. And in some video, she even admitted it. I'm trying to find that video. And when I find it, and I'm going to have an inbox fairy send it to me, I'm going to post that sucker. So she's good at playing the victim. Very good. Very, very good. And that's what she does. And that's how she gets sympathy. I'm just going to say, do what you want, but do your research first. Don't take it at face value right now. Do your research. This is a problem why bad politicians keep getting elected, because nobody does any damn research. Don't do that.
Democrats.
Do the research. And then after you've gone back for years and years and years, well, and then go ahead and make a comment and stick to your opinion if that's fine. But know who you're talking about first. I'll get off my soapbox now.
Are you off the box?
I'm off the box.
All right.
Couple minutes left.
So let Vanessa get back on the box.
That was your damn fault. As the president of the school board, allowing that to be on the agenda. That was your damn fault as a superintendent of a school to not object to that. So when the person that you found wrong, no, he didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong. Is prosecuted? You know exactly how foolish every single board member is going to look.
True, Kathy.
You know exactly how foolish the superintendent is going to look. No, who was an Officer Ramirez? He's selling cars. He's not even an officer. He's selling cars. He's a car salesman. No joke.
Selling cars?
No joke.
Yeah, evidently there's a cop selling cars.
Yes, the school is evidence. The school is a crime scene. The school is a crime scene. Except the people that should be prosecuted, the crime scene isn't in the classrooms.
Okay, and then to add one more thing. She talks about this every day. Like she was there. Like she knows everybody. Remember that one day where she was criticized, she was doxing people, looking at profiles, and she starts criticizing this woman, criticizing her looks, critiquing her, telling her how terrible she looks. Well, guess what? She was criticizing a dead woman. She was criticizing one of the teachers that died.
Yes, she was.
At Uvalde. She didn't even know what she looked like. She didn't even know who she was, yet she was criticizing her on her looks. Yeah, that's how interested she is.
The crime scene let me put it into perspective. Had the shooter lived and he'd be incarcerated right now, the crime scene would have been 111 and 112. Instead, because of those neglectful 19, the crime scene has now moved to the hallway leading into room 11 and room 112. Them's where the criminals are.
How did she know this? Oh, that's right. She was there. She's got a connection with it.
No, the school board's not a court, but they literally wanted him to.
She's the oracle.
To have esteem. They wanted him to still be able to keep his place on the pedestal. I mean, how are you going to present that to a grand jury? Well, the school found no wrongdoing. And if you don't got smart people on the grand jury, they're going to be like, let's not prosecute him. Because the school didn't find any wrongdoing. So, I mean, why are we even here in this room? If the school says that he didn't do anything wrong, then why are we supposed, if you don't have smart grand jurors, then that could be the outcome. Yvonne Hill says, my sister was beat to death by a baseball bat. Her husband was SFPD. San Francisco? Or what city is that? Not 1 minute in jail. I experienced corruption. I went to jail for the first time in my life because he had his bosses arrest me. Sorry. Believe me, I know. Believe me, I know.
I know you know.
What you don't know could fill a book. Lady.
I mean, she reads them, and then she's an expert.
All right, that's it. Y'all go out there, do your homework. It's so simple.
You tell us to do our homework, but what about you?
All you have to do is do your research on the 19 that were in that room, in the hallway. 19. Cross them all out until you get to the one. 19. 19. Cross them all out until you get to the only one that could be the one.
What kind of shit is that? Cross them out until you get to the one that can be the only one.
There's your kiss, Bam.
Oh! There's my kiss. I got my kiss.
So, wow, I don't know. You can, you're going to think what you want, but you have to look at everything. You have to go back and watch a lot and listen to her like all the time.
Yeah.
You can't just go by the last 2 months and think you know her. I mean, we're talking, some of us have followed her for 4 years, 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years. I mean, you go way back a lot. Goes back a long way. And when you hear this day in and day out, then the police reports are out there. The videos mostly are out there that she's recorded herself.
Yeah, anytime the cops show up, she's right there. She's live streaming it. So y'all can see how she's being treated so badly and so disrespectfully by the cops.
Yeah. Gloria, this goes back more than 2 years, really goes back, if I remember correctly, about 7 years, maybe. So there's a lot there and a lot of video. She went live a lot. It was her thing to capture everything on video. And it was her thing to get people interested in what's happening with her. It was her thing to get people interested in what's happening to her. Because she had to play the victim, right?
Yep.
So now that people are interested in looking and want to know what's going on, now she wants to say, "Why are you interested in me for?"
Y'all haters.
Yeah,
don't come over here and hate on me.
Yeah.
That's not allowed here.
And like I said before, you know what? You made everyone interested in you.
But 20 minutes later, she's hating on all of her viewers.
You know how many hours of video people have watched? How often they watch her? How many videos? How many hours they spend watching her over the last 7 years? A lot. So guess what? Everyone feels invested. Like, yeah, I deserve to know what's happening now. I want to know what's happening now. You dragged me into this.
Yeah, it's kind of like an episode of the Jetsons.
Pretty much. Like she dragged everybody, made everyone, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. And now you want to say, don't look at me? It's like, oh, no, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, when you put your life out there in the public eye, I mean, you're going to get one or two different things. You're either going to get a lot of love, you're going to get ignored, or you're going to get hated on. I guess that's 3 things. I don't know how to count. But, when you put your life out there, you're asking for what you get.
Just like I said, all of us YouTubers from the area, from around the country, when you go live, you're putting yourself out there.
I know who she is.
You and her had it out. Well, I mean, that means nothing. She's had it out with a lot of people online, and that's not the same thing. That's not the same as people here who have followed for years. So
did I set up an Amazon wish list?
Everyone has followed her for years. Most people, a lot of the people here have followed her for many years.
Rebecca, no, I did not set up a Amazon wish list.
So if you want to, who's asking about a wish list?
Rebecca.
I got an Amazon wish list. Rebecca. I don't show it too much.
Rebecca Brennan.
Oh, Bam! Did you set up an Amazon wish list? Well, there you go.
No, I did not. So if you see one, it's not mine.
So I don't know what you want to do. Well, I mean, that's all. It's you do what you want. Have you seen the crack smoking video? Oh, yeah.
And once again, she's smoking something out of a glass pipe. What it is, I don't know. I'm going to go with she's a crackhead. She's smoking crack. It's where I'm at with it because she's my crackhead entertainment TV.
Or whatever else you can put in there that
Meth,
speculate all you want.
Heroin.
Not to mention she's nude.
Crack
that
cocaine.
Too. Have you seen the neck slapping video?
I did.
That's just funny. That's weird. Weird, but it's funny. So many videos of her. What do you call it? Doing a line. What's the cocaine term? Doing a line. Doing a bump. You haven't seen those videos in a while? Oh, hang on. I got to read the comment. Yeah, so.
Seen that the other night. We did.
It just happened a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
On a live. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, so anyway.
And then,
that happened. No lie. It happened live. I ain't making it up. Ain't nothing. That happened. And I missed it. We were live and we missed it.
Yeah, we caught it on the rerun, though.
Yeah. And you can go to No More Cheeskies Live. She's got it on that page. She's got a clip there. That happened.
So everybody wants to hear the toilet story.
Okay, so first let me hit the neck slapping. So there's another YouTuber. Her name is Ofelia Moreno. She's got a show called Peacocks United right now. And they were going at each other about age. And Vanessa started criticizing her about having skin around her neck, loose skin. So Vanessa was touting how she didn't have loose skin. She had tight skin. So she said, look, and she started bizarro. Police officer was right outside her window, allegedly. I think he was. And look, police officers are right there, literally right there. And she starts, apparently to show how taut her skin was and how loose the other lady's skin was not. So, okay. It's been alleged that she does not have a functioning toilet in that residence. Behind that, what do you call that? A folding room divider she's got behind her when she does the live at home. That it could be wrong where, but presumably behind there.
It's a partition.
It's a partition, and there's a bucket. And do I need to explain it?
So, but it's only alleged.
Alleged, and it's alleged that the toilet's not working at all. It's been alleged that she would drive her kids over to the gas station to use the bathroom. It's been alleged that some things are done in the shower.
Okay, but we don't know for sure. So,
but it's alleged that there's a non-functioning, broken, sunken into the floor toilet that's not.
Does she own this place or is she renting?
I believe that was left to her as family, so it's hers. It's hers.
Okay, well, there's got to be some sort of organization that, if this is true, there's got to be some sort of an organization down there in your neck of the woods that will help her fix these things for free or at a very reasonable price. Because we have that shit up here. Habitat for Humanity.
if I have the video handy. I can look for it. They want to see the neck slapping video. Bam, you want to do a quick tap dance to entertain the crowd for a minute? Let me look for the video.
I don't want to sing tonight. Because I can't do the let me entertain you anymore, because then they're going to want me to be gypsy, and then I got to strip.
Oh.
And I don't want to strip. I don't even like getting naked for my doctor.
I'm looking for the video. I know I've got it here somewhere. It's not that far away.
Oh, well, as long as I'm a filibuster, I'll be a filibuster, and give you an update on the GoFundMe. Last I looked, which was probably about 2 hours ago, we were at $960. So we're just shy of $1,000. So we're getting really close to getting there. 99 bottles of beer. No, Amanda, no. Don't take it off. Don't do it. So, yeah, we're like $960. So we're really close to that. What is the goal? 1,300, I believe, is the goal. We're real close to that. Manny's hoping by Monday. So he's very optimistic.
Man, I'm looking. I know I got it.
So if you can, go donate. If you have, thank you so much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. If you already did, thank you. If you can't, I get it. Trust me, I get it.
I found it.
Oh, here comes the next slapper. Oh, somebody's telling me it's past 10 o'clock, so there's no filter. Filter's off. He's actually asleep, Nicole, but if we get on early tomorrow night, I'll bring him on. So you got to talk this one.
I'll do it for the bird. Yeah.
That one, like a 5 o'clock show, 4:35. Wait a minute, we can't do 4:30 or 5 because I have to go bid on my route tomorrow. So 5:30 or 6.
Oh, I found a video. I got it. I got the video. All right.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much.
And yes, admittedly, now I'm just goofing on this thing. Yeah, because this is funny, and I ain't gonna lie. It's
Maria,
bizarre.
you can send it to my Cash App, $BAM67, or on Manny's Behind the Mic group page, there is a link to the GoFundMe.
Yeah, there's stuff that Bam wants to be able to do a green screen and back, and sometimes his computer glitches and it locks up on him. It's just
yeah. The other night there was 2 of me in here somehow.
It's almost as old as he is, that computer. So it's time for an upgrade. All right, you guys ready?
Do it.
And I'm gonna do it again. In the officer's view, the officer literally is right there. Toma tu pinche lechita. Y toma tu pinche lechita to her followers. And I'm going to do it again.
Do it again.
In the officer's view, the officer literally is right there.
Can I say she's on something?
Toma tu pinche lechita. Y toma tu pinche lechita to her followers.
Yeah, so
can I say she's on something that night?
That was a real thing. I don't know what the. I mean, the woman she was talking about, it's not like she has that. What she's saying, she just wanted to show off her very tight and thick neck.
Not a turkey gobbler like I have.
It's just so weird.
I got the turkey gobbler going on.
Let me see if I got that one.
What, the turkey gobbler?
No, the other one. You know.
Oh, the pipe smoking one? Manny's hunting and digging. Digging and hunting. Oh, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. When she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Really?
She comes.
That's how you're going to entertain everybody right now? That's...
Well, my mother, who got me into this business, said, keep them begging for more and don't give it to them. Gypsy, one of my favorite shows of all time.
Yeah, that what she said at the end of that next lap was just some slinging some crap back and forth. That's all. Stuff that's been said to her.
Let's be nice, Wow. I mean, it was just a conversation, guys. Let's not gang up on her. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions.
Oh, no. Won't let me do it. Give me a second. It's not going to let me send this thing because the file's too large. Really?
Computers. Technology. Gotta love it. Not.
Somebody said check your inbox.
I have an inbox.
Oh my goodness. Somebody just ordered 10 blocked party t-shirts. Do you believe that?
Seriously.
Manny'sMerch.com. Somebody just ordered 10 blocked party t-shirts.
That's awesome.
Holy crap. All right. Bam, you're failing me right now. You need to do a tap dance or something. Let me look for this. I don't want complete silence on the...
Sweet Jesus, Mary, and fucking Joseph. All right, somebody give me a topic to talk about. Next one that types a topic, I'm talking about it, whether I know it or not.
It's for a good cause. It's for a good cause.
It's for a good cause. So Manny's not having dead air. I need a block party. It disappeared. I need a block party t-shirt since she blocked me. That was Elizabeth. Were you the one that just bought the 10 of them, Elizabeth? Breakfast food. There we go. Breakfast food. I love pancakes. And believe it or not, Mrs. Butterworth makes a sugar-free syrup that is not that fucking bad. Bacon, eggs, scrambled with ketchup. Yes, for years. For the majority of my life, I'm like, who puts ketchup on eggs? I mean, who does that? Well, one day, I had bacon, potato O'Brien, egg, toast, and a little bit of my ketchup got over on some eggs. I'm like, that shit's not that bad. So then I started putting ketchup on eggs. So yes, ketchup is good on pretty much everything. Yeah, I'm a ketchup and eggs kind of guy now. I love oatmeal and toast. I'd make a halfway decent omelet too. I don't like sausage. My breakfast meat has got to be bacon. I don't like sausage. Unless it's the link sausage. The passive sausage, I can't do that. Because the link sausage, I can cut up and flip it around in my egg yolk. Tabasco is even better. See, I don't like Tabasco sauce. I can't do it. It's too spicy for me. I'm an honorary member, refuses to block me. I've been dying for something sweet lately, and I cannot get marshmallows out of my mind. I think I am hungry. I pronounce that wrong all the time. Irma, and I am hungry. I want something sweet, and marshmallows have been on my mind lately. I don't know why. Tabasco on hash browns.
I'm gonna have to transfer this video and put it up on YouTube. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
It's gonna take me a little longer.
Bow Wow. I don't know anything about Bow Wow, except that he should probably be on a leash. Isn't his dad like the dog, Puff Daddy, or no? Snoop Dogg. Isn't Bow Wow's daddy Snoop Dogg? Well, got to be. Why else would he call his kid Bow Wow?
M-Wow, I mean, you're getting into it with the crowd. I'm just trying to tell you straight up facts and reality. I'm not hating on you or anything.
I'm not hating on you at all either.
Wish you were a little more open-minded and possibly think that maybe she is wrong, or maybe she ain't cool or something.
Maybe she is just fucking loco. Living la vida loca.
And by the way, yes, I like ketchup on my eggs too sometimes. Oh, God.
Buttered scrambled eggs with pepper. I could get behind that, Maria.
Remember the 200 squats a day video? Remember that one?
No.
Oh, yeah. Baby got back, spanking her own ass.
Okay, I know that song. She makes a lot.
Somebody keeps
I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
All right, I'm gonna have to post that video on. I can do it tonight. I'll put it on YouTube.
All right, no crack smoking for
actually
us tonight.
It'd be better on YouTube than on Facebook, to be honest with you.
Jessica, I've been looking for pinwheels, and when I was at the grocery the other day, I found them, and they wanted $8 for a stupid box of cookies. I said, I can't spend $8. I don't have that kind of money. Not for a stupid fucking cookie.
Yeah, I'm not saying you got to answer to me. Do what you want. I'm trying to be nice here, courteous. I'm not being rude or whatever. If that's what you want to be, well, then we'll have other issues. Not really, but
mustard and French fries. No, ketchup and mayo on fries.
Yeah.
Sometimes even barbecue sauce and mayonnaise works really good on fries too.
Yeah, I think that's enough for her. See ya, and I wouldn't want to be you.
Who'd you kick?
Well, I gotta call my people dogs. Get the fuck out of here. I was trying to be legit, not nasty, just talking to her, trying to get her to open up and see things, but
maybe it was Vanessa.
Maybe it was.
Maybe it wasn't.
So anyway, yeah, let me figure out a way to because I got the video on my phone. I need to transfer it to I just thought about something. One more thing. Give me a break.
One more thing, he says. Give him a break.
One more thing.
If I could reach through the computer and slap you and break you, I would, but I can't, so I won't.
Oh, tell me this is going to work.
Uh-oh. He's got magic happening.
It's working.
He's got magic happening.
It's working.
What'd you do? Plug your phone into your computer and you transfer it?
Yeah, I did an airdrop and it worked perfectly. Oh my God.
Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Just look at it, but we can't because it's not there.
All right. Call your friends. Call your neighbors. We've got the video.
And in 5, 4.
Slower.
4. 3.
And this video is by a page called No More Chisme.
No More Cheese?
Which is run by a gentleman named Frank.
I got you tomorrow, Bam. Hearts and blonde hair. Well, I have reddish blonde hair. I don't know if you can see that. But thank you, Lori. I'm waiting for it to pop up so I can go and 1, Yeah, I think we need to just count down from where's that 99 bottles of beer? I think we need to start there.
Damn it.
Janet.
This is not being nice here.
Brad, Janet, I love you. What movie's that from? I love pancakes a lot. I'm right there with you. I'm not a fan of waffles, but I love pancakes.
Why ain't this working? This is not working. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I am trying.
I thought that was it. That's not it. Yes, Victoria, you are correct. Rocky Horror Picture Show. With Tim Curry. God, was he a strange one.
Oh, I can't believe this ain't working. All right, I'm going to have to post it on YouTube. So we can hang up. I'll end the live, and then give me 5 minutes, and I'll post it to YouTube. And you guys better share it and watch it a million times, please.
A billion.
A billion.
A billion. Share it to all your friends. Share it to your friends as pets. Share it to your friends' daughters' Barbies.
Yeah. Damn it, it's not going. Let me try one more thing here. I'm not going to give up so fast. Hold on.
Uno más, por favor. Uno más.
Uno más.
Uno más.
Let me try something else here.
He's trying it.
I got it. It's right here. It's open, but it won't.
You know, I'm a huge fan of trying everything once to see if you like it. Twice if you do like it. 3 times to make sure you like it. So I tried lobster once. I didn't like it. So I don't know if I should try it a second time because everybody says that it shouldn't taste like fish. It should taste more like, or it should feel more like shrimp and be extremely meaty and not taste fishy.
Okay.
Crab too. I don't like crab. But I can eat the hell out of crab cakes and crab rangoon. But I can't eat crab. Warm apple pie with a slice of cheese. Who does that? No, ice cream and pie. Not cheese and pie. Cheese, wine. Pie, wine.
No, this is going to have to go to YouTube. Yep. YouTube is going to be.
So YouTube it is.
Spent too much time. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to keep you guys waiting too much. Hoping it would work, but YouTube it is. All right. We'll end this live tonight. It's 10:30 p.m. Thank you for spending some time with us. It's been fun. And go to YouTube.
How far am I from Mundelein?
5 or 10 minutes it'll be into.
If I remember correctly, not far. I'm thinking like maybe 45 minutes. Trying to place where Mundelein is. Is that like Crystal Lake area?
Yeah, I don't like to block anybody. I don't block a lot of people. If you're an a-hole, you're going to get blocked. If you're bickering, other pages that are bickering with each other, here with me, going to block. Don't want to do it, but sometimes you got to do it, right?
Who was that from Mundelein? Who was
that? I was not being rude to her. And she had no reason to call you guys what she did. Yeah. She can go smoke a rope with Vanessa. All right.
Hello, Michelle.
Gonna call it a night.
Libertyville. Okay, Jessica, Libertyville. I am about 2 hours from Libertyville.
That's a ways out.
Yeah.
Hey, Cynthia, thank you so much. So, okay, I'm gonna call it a night. Look at YouTube; it'll be there.
One planet, one people.
Couple of minutes. Give me a few minutes, and I promise to put it up there. Everyone, thank you. Thank you so much. Don't forget, if you can contribute to the cause, the GoFundMe is on my page, or you can Cash App, and we'll convert it to a GoFundMe. deposit. So whichever you want to do it.
I guess I'm the cause.
He's the cause.
Well, the computer's the cause. I'm just the beneficiary of the cause.
He's a lost cause, but that's all right.
That I would agree with.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Go to YouTube. I'll be there in a few minutes with the video. Bye.
Have a great night, guys. Hasta luego.